my name's Tom Lees and I'm a freelance creative artist. I grew up down the avenues just off Princess Ave. Very early on, like when I was a kid, I'd go see my best friend who was like 2 doors down from me every weekend. I'd go after school, just razz around on my bike for hours. And then, well, more recently, when we were coming out of the first lockdown, I was really scared of going back outside, but I kind of fondly remember taking it very slowly. So I thought, if I'm on my own, I'm fine. So I just went on runs, just around the block and then up Pearson Park as well. So I'm a survivor of HI, which is hyperinsulinism. It's a condition where your pancreas produces too much insulin and it only affects 1 in maximum 50,000 babies. And very luckily, I was diagnosed and treated at 3 months old, so very, very quick. And as a result of that, I'm now functioning type 1 diabetic. I think everyone's got specific regrets sort of like that, and I know it's a bit of a cop-out to say no, because it's led me to where I am now. But for me, it's the sort of small ones that creep up on you in the dead of night, like you should have reached out to this venue, you should have been a bit proactive doing this, for like bands or photography and stuff. So it's not huge, and I don't get a cold sweat thinking about it, but it's just one of those where it's like, I should have done that, but not, and now I'm here, so it's all fine. Well, because I'm doing loads of stuff, like theatre, writing, photography, music, I want to be able to land in one of those outlets as a career and not just a hobby. Because I've grown up with the idea that, anything creative, it's not a real job, is it? Get a proper job. So it's sort of why I'm doing so many things, because one of them will hopefully land me something that I can support myself with as a proper job again. On top of things like Street Sesh and Freedom Fest, they are great for artists and the acts that they have on. I just think the city in general, it needs to open up to new artists. That's not to say the acts that appear every year are rubbish, because they're not, they're fantastic. It just needs to be a bit more welcoming to some new blood, and maybe artists that they've not really thought about having on. For me, I don't want to be that kind of creative artist who's a little bit cringe and is like, hey guys, back at it again with some new creative content. I just want to have social media as somewhere I can just share my work and share it with people rather than just sort of shove it in their face. And if people engage with it, that's fantastic. If they don't, that's fine, I'm not bothered. But I think it's important to not only make work, but also have somewhere to share it. Because you don't know if someone might look at it and then have some sort of opportunity for you. I'm moving out of Hull very soon, and I still think it's crazy that I'm settling properly in a different city. I lived in York for 4 years for uni, but you're living in like student houses. But to say that I'm properly moving out and settling somewhere different, that's like a big life thing. I still can't wrap my head around it. That's a creative thing. I'm just chuffed that I made it through my master's degree at York St John. Hopefully, with all the things that I'm doing creatively, I'm hoping that I land a career or something stable in one of those fields, because it's why I'm doing so many rather than sticking with one. If I stuck with one and it didn't land, I'd kind of feel a bit, for me personally, I feel a bit defeated. But because I'm doing so many, I think I possibly have a bigger chance of hopefully landing in one of those things. And having my experience with HI is kind of made me aware of, I've only got one shot at this. I might as well have lots of different shots as well. If you're interested in doing something, just do it. There are nerves, because I was nervous when I made my first song. I was nervous when I first asked someone if they wanted to do a photography shoot. But as soon as you get over that first hurdle, you can go in all guns blazing, but also share your work as well, so that other people can see it and interact with it. My Spotify is Tom Lees. I'll hopefully have some more music coming out soon. And my photography Instagram is Tom Lees Photography.